After the Berlin Conference or Congress of Berlin of 1878, also called the Scramble for Africa, is an event which major European powers will divide up Africa between the British, France, Italy, Germany, and other major and minor powers as well. And oh boy did that changed African history. As you might see on today's map, you can't find any traces of European powers, almost actually, but how is that? Thanks to the process of decolonization, all the colonial powers have moved out of their colonies and back to their homeland, ending some deadly occupations. But what caused this decolonization? Today you are gonna find out. In World War I, many African men was recruited to the war effort, notably the East African Campaign, where thousands of Askaris was recruited and fought. These Askaris fought bravely, but their fight was largely ignored. This only caused them to resist more to the colonizers, as since the respect and dignity they expected was not enough. In World War II, more native African men was recruited again for the war effort. However, this time it's different. During the war, Winston Churchill agreed on the Atlantic Charter, which is to spread democracy in every corner of the world, including British colonies. After the war, Britain and France was in a major financial problem, and surprise surprise, the colonies revolted everywhere. Britain and France can't do anything about this, as giving military involvement would cost a lot, so most of the colonies gained independence peacefully, some not so peacefully. One notable bloody independence movements was multiple of Portuguese colonies in Africa: Mozambique War of Independence, Guinea-Bissauan War of Independence, and Angolan War of Independence. Since Portugal was not directly involved in the war, it have enough resources to use their military to keep their colonies. However, with pressure from the international community, Portugal was forced to withdraw their troops and recognize their independence. Thankfully, not every colony chose or got the bloody way. Colonies such as Ghana gained peaceful independence from Britain. Most of British colonies got the peaceful way of independence. The colonial era of Africa was one of the most impactful era of Africa. Not only millions died under European colonialism, independence movements, and all that, the colonial borders have affected millions more. A lot of African nations faced civil wars and violence. One of them are the Cameroonian Civil War, which was fought between the French-speaking majority and the English-speaking minority. A majority of Cameroon speaks French, mostly in the areas of pre-WW2. This all changed when Cameroon gained land from British Nigeria, which is English-speaking, and have caused many internal problems ever since. And that is not all. Countries such as Sudan, Ethiopia, Algeria, Libya, Nigeria, and many more, all faced at least one civil war, and these conflicts caused millions of lives, many caused by colonial-era scars. Borders separating major ethnicities, making an ethnicity hate another ethnicity, economic underdevelopment, etc., was practiced during European rule.